Maria back at the end of the video, and I thought I'd do something different today instead of talking about gang stalking and blah, 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 blah. I was thinking I would share what's in my makeup box, and makeup to me is something that is optional. Some women wear it, some women don't, and I don't think a woman has to justify what her choice is. I like to accessorize, you know, when it comes to colors, clothes. I like to have my makeup match my outfit as much as possible, and sometimes not necessarily. Most of the time I wear like more natural shades on the eyes, more darker shades of brown, and then I do like a, I call it a shadow cast, kind of accentuating this part of the eye and then using makeup, eyeshadow to blend in with a lighter color. I don't have a lot of expensive taste in makeup. When I first started wearing makeup, my mother was very strict about makeup. My mother never wore makeup. The only thing she wore was lipstick, okay, which I thought was a little weird because to me, why wear one thing and when you're kind of skipping everything else? But it's her preference, okay? My sister Tanya, she wears makeup. My sister Lisa, she wears makeup every once in a while, okay? She's not the kind of person who wears makeup all the time. I wear makeup, you know, when I go out, you know, when I go to work, if I have a special occasion. But if you see me around town, there's times where I don't wear makeup, okay? Makeup to me is something that is optional, and it's just a woman's choice, okay? When I first started wearing makeup, like I said, my mother gave me, when we were 13, when I turned 13, my mother said, you can start wearing lipstick, okay? But in my mind, it was like, I didn't want to just wear lipstick, okay? That's not enough. So I wore lipstick in front of my mother, but when I went to school, I always made sure I carried all my makeup in a bag and put it on in the girls' room. Come on, you know. Don't try to keep a woman away from her makeup. But now that I'm older, okay, wait a second. I started when I was 13. Buying makeup, okay? And one of the things that a lot of girls, one of the makeup products that a lot of girls could afford at 13 was Wet n Wild. And I have to say that Wet n Wild, Wet n Wild makeup at that time was not a very good quality. I would say that they actually improved. I'm not a big Wet n Wild wearer now, of course I'm an adult, but when you're first starting off as a teenager, you know, that's very expensive. Wet n Wild was like, I think, 99 cents when I was a kid. And, you know, they had different lipstick colors, and so I was attracted to that. When I got a job, I started working when I was 17 years old. Then, at that time, I was able to wear the full amount of makeup in front of my mother, okay? So I started wearing Revlon products. Revlon was like, you know, a great company, and it had been around for a very long period of time, but they weren't making makeup shades exclusively for black women until like 2 years or 3 years after I started wearing makeup. So I used a color at the time that worked well, but obviously as I got older it didn't work anymore because my brother was complaining about it, idiot. But anyway, so at the time I was buying Revlon, you know, foundation, Revlon powder, eyeliner, Revlon mascara, eyeshadows, the Revlon lipstick. Everything had to be Revlon, okay? My dad used to take me to Edwards Air Force Base, and at the BX they used to sell Fashion Fair cosmetics. Now that was a line that was exclusively for black people. So I remember him begging him for a tube of lipstick, and he thought the lipstick was too much. It was like $6, and he was bitching the entire way home after he bought it for me. So I was like, okay, I'm never going to ask you to buy me a damn thing again when it comes to makeup. Okay, so I would like to share with you my makeup box. Now, I don't buy expensive makeup. The most important thing is, of course, the foundation. So you can't buy cheap foundation, okay? I've learned that you cannot cut corners on certain things like that. So I do use MAC foundation and MAC powder. This is the color that I use. I use the Studio Sculpt SPF 15. You can see that. And I apply it. You know, this stuff lasts a long time, okay? And I would think that no matter who you are, I mean, because they have colors for everybody, okay? From the whitest of white to the blackest of black, you can wear MAC cosmetics. They have a full range of wonderful cosmetics. And even though I would say this, I think this costs like $20-something, $25, somewhere around there, but it lasts a very long time, okay? A tube of this will last me about 6 months because I only put a very small amount on this little container, and then I use a brush, an application, and I just apply it everywhere, and it lasts a very long time. And it does, I think it does have protection, sunscreen protection, I think it does, although I don't really stay in the sun very often. So I use this, and I also use the MAC pressed powder. My color is NW43, okay, and this is the best powder I've ever found, okay. I highly recommend MAC products for your face, okay. Now, I'm not too familiar with their lipsticks and their eyeshadows and all that stuff, because to me, the most important thing is the foundation and the powder, okay. Everything else, in my opinion, okay, really doesn't matter. So I can buy, some of my eyeshadows that I have are, I wouldn't say they're really expensive, but I'll let you take a look at my makeup box. This box was given to me by my mother. I had admired it since I was a kid. Now, it's nothing fancy or anything, but this is her little travel box that my dad got her, I think back in the 1950s when they got engaged. And this is her initials on it, MD. And I thought, man, this would make a great makeup box, okay? But, of course, my mother never gave it to me when I was a teenager. But when I got to be an adult, my mother finally gave it to me, and I was very grateful for it. And my makeup has been contained in this box ever since. Now, you notice there's really no organization in my makeup box. I know MAC has, like, these great specials, like when you bring in empty containers of their products, which I have a crap load at the bottom of this, you get, like, a free makeup or free gift item. Now, I always forget to bring in my containers, but this time I'm going to remember, okay? I want to make sure that I get my free lipstick or whatever they're offering, I want to get it, because, times are hard. When it comes to blush, eyeshadows, I buy all kinds of colors depending on the season mostly. And a lot of the eyeshadows I don't even use. Like I bought this like maybe 2 years ago, and I still haven't really used it. I bought it because I like the green. I don't wear a whole lot of green, just a little bit, and I always blend it in, okay? Because I don't think I look good with just like these green eyes walking around. But I do have different kinds of eyeshadows. I bought these. These were like more or less like about $5. These two right here. I remember walking through the dollar store and seeing this particular thing, and I thought, you know what, this will work. And the colors don't look bad. They're actually not bad at all. These were like maybe $5, and these were maybe like $1 or $2 or something like that. And I've had these for quite a while, and I don't even use them. This right here, I'm kind of ashamed to show it, but like I'm super lazy when it comes to sharpening eyebrow pencils and lip and eyebrow pencils, so I shave all the little things off, and then for some reason I save it and I dump it when I can't take it anymore. When it comes to mascara, I would have to recommend L'Oreal Voluminous. This particular one right here, the original, I always get the Blackest Black. Yeah, Blackest Black. That's the best color that works for me, and it's a great mascara. It lasts for hours and hours and hours. When it comes to eyeliner, I'm not picky when it comes to eyeliner. I have bought, Revlon eyeliner, I bought L'Oreal eyeliner, and I've even gone to the 99 cents and found this particular eyeliner. This is called LA Color. I would have to say that for these inexpensive eyeliners and eyeshadows, sometimes you get what you pay for, okay? But you really need to experiment. If you want to, give some of the cheaper brands a chance, give a chance, okay? Because you're not really spending a whole lot when it comes to these products. I mean, like $1, maybe $2 at the most. But, some of these are just as good as some of the expensive companies. This eyeliner, the LA Color eyeliner, which is a dark black, jet black, I think. Yeah, it's black color. And I've got this at the 99 cent store. And it lasts, and it stays on for a very long time. And it's just as good as some of the brands that you see at the what do you call it, the department stores, okay? There are 3 color eyeliners that I do use every once in a while, okay? Mostly I wear black, but I do love, like, blue. This is Jordana is another company that's an inexpensive makeup company that actually sells a lot of good colors, and they last a long time. This one is Divine Blue. This is one of my favorite eyeliners, and I also enjoy wearing this emerald one. Is it emerald? Yeah, it's called Sea Green. It's one of my favorites, okay? And these are the 2 eyeliner colors that I can get away with. Now, being African American, you have to be kind of careful what you wear on your eyes. But these particular colors have worked well for me, and of course I use the standard black. When it comes to lipsticks, I don't really care about lipsticks, but I would really enjoy getting that free tube of lipstick at the MAC counter, if at all possible. But most of my lipsticks are very inexpensive. I do buy a lot of Jordana lipstick colors, and this particular one I fell in love with because of it's orange, okay? And I remember hearing about this black lady who wore orange lipstick, and she looked great in it. And I saw pictures, And I envy that. I'm like, I want to wear, like orange lipstick. So I have to be very careful about the color orange that I wear. I can't wear like this bright pumpkin orange. It has to be more like a, what's the word for it? A rust color, the darker orange colors. And this one works really well for me. This one was, I think, about maybe $1.99 at CVS. I think it's CVS. My main color is kind of dark. I like dark lipsticks because I think it looks well with my dark skin. This one right here that I use on pretty much every day, it's called Black Orchid, and it's by, I think, what's this one called? I just buy lipsticks at random. Yeah, it's the number 302 Black Orchid by Nika K, New York. I'm not even familiar with that brand. But, yeah, I think makeup is very fun to wear, and I think it's an option. Like I said, I don't think every woman likes to wear makeup, but I knew ever since I was a little girl, I loved makeup. I would see actresses wearing it, or, entertainers in general, and I would think, God, it looks so cool. Now, my mother's not the kind of person who likes makeup, but I do. I love makeup. And I may not even wear a certain color, but I like to see people put it on. I like seeing people in it. I think it's really pretty. Like, I look at certain women, and I think, gosh, that looks really good. Like the pale type redhead girls with the green eyes, I think they look great, and I would love to do their makeup. I think it's so much fun because, there's so much you can do with the green eyes and the makeup. It's just amazing. Also, I think blue eyes is very pretty as well. But when it comes to me, I try to stick with more earth tones, although I do, every once in a while, I will wear like a dark green. I forgot the color of this one. This one is called Milan. I don't know the name of this company, but I can't pronounce it either. But this is a 15 Desert Suede colors. The green one, I was attracted to it because I like dark greens, okay? I can't wear like bright greens. But there are some people who can. I like a lot of purples, a lot of dark browns. Black eyeshadow is always great because you can always blend it and work it with it in so many different ways. Dark purples are a lot of fun to wear. But, I'm not the kind of person who what I would call like high maintenance, or somebody who has to buy, the most expensive things. I don't really spend a lot of time putting my makeup on. It takes me about maybe 10 minutes at the most to put makeup on. Now, some women, they like to go over glam. I mean, they like to get skin peels, they like to go into certain places, they like to get facials and that kind of stuff. I don't really need that. I don't need it, and I'm very grateful for that. I don't really use a lot and need a lot when it comes to makeup or even skincare. My way of taking care of my skin is very basic. I wash my face with Dove soap, okay? And for a moisturizer, I use coconut oil. So I'm a very, when it comes to makeup, I get irritated, like I guess my sisters must have gotten irritated by the fact that I wore makeup all my life. And I remember going to work without it a few times, but then they were bitching about that too. So, you can't please people, so you might as well please yourself. But I have worn it for a very long time, and I do enjoy looking at the different companies, the different brands. I usually stick with what I usually have, but that doesn't mean I don't enjoy looking at it. So I just wanted to share, my makeup box with you because, I'm trying to get off of the subject and not dwell on it so much. And also, it's just something that I enjoy. I enjoy makeup, and and I'm interested in seeing. I like watching a lot of the YouTube tutorial videos. Like a lot of times, girls will put on their makeup while they're doing their video to kind of show you how to apply certain things. My makeup has been pretty much the same style. I will change the color every once in a while, but this is pretty much my basic look. I think that's pretty much it. I just wanted to do a different video. I will be doing a video on my hair care, show you how I do my hair when I wear my hair, like for example at work or whatever. Usually I've been wearing it in a ponytail lately, but like I would like to do a video on how I curl it so I can blend with the other hair. I will be doing a video on that later, but probably sometime later in the fall, because right now I'm really not into my hair that much right now because it's too freaking hot. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to end it up right now. Take care. Bye-bye.